Hello my friends, I am G Hondo and welcome back to our Let's Play of Aurora. This is episode 24. At the end of episode 23 we had just finished strip mining Wolf Harrington here, the little comet, and our floating diggers here, the Atlanta task group, is now on its way back to Earth to drop off. In the meantime, our gas pump has just arrived back at the gas giant and is still quite a ways to go before it's ready for us to drain again. Let's see what else I can bring up to speed on here. Research is going well. I'm researching more powerful drives because frankly I have a speed addiction apparently. Let's see here. Our terraforming is going quite well here. We've got the oxygen level where it's going to need to be eventually. Right now that percentage is too high, but the amount of atmosphere is right, and that's just because I don't have enough nitrogen yet. But we're working on it, so that's good. And I think that brings us up to snuff on where everything is. So let's get rolling. We'll just do single day increments to get the Atlanta home and offloaded. Should not be too bad at all. I probably should have put a few more, what are they called? The cargo handlers on there, because it takes 10 days to unload cargo, which seems way too high to me, but anyway. Let's check them in terms of morale to see if they're willing to go back out yet or whether I need to keep them home. I should probably keep them home for at least a little while. Okay, we can do that. I am sufficiently benevolent to do that. Okay, so it looks like they're going to want about 5 more months, it looks like. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm not in any hurry. I'm certainly not playing optimally. At the stage I'm at now, I should probably be in the year about 80 or so, not 130, but that's okay. I'd rather do it slow and do it right than try and rush and miss stuff. Because when I miss stuff, my scouts explode. Because apparently I can't keep track of multiple things at once. But anyway, that's okay. Looks like we still don't have enough fuel on Earth. They still weren't able to completely refuel. But that's alright. That's what the gas pump's for. And something has completed research, so let us find some small thing to look at. Have I been doing sensors? Probably not very well since I got a lot of fairly low ones. So let's work on some sensor stuff. That'll do. And you guys still want 1 more month? No problem. There we go. Okay, so they are now completely happy and ready to roll. Quick check on the gas pump. Nope, still a long way to go. No problem. Okay. So what we need to do now is pop over to Earth and find the nearest comet or asteroid that wants attention. I'm not seeing a whole lot of green circles from here. There's a couple over here. But I'm just kind of quickie eyeballing for if there's anything closer. But I'm not seeing much. We don't seem to have a whole lot of mineral comets around here, which is a little unfortunate, but yeah, okay. Oh, here's one here. Maybe this one's the one we'll take. Borally or Barely? I can't read this font. I have very poor vision, so pardon me if I'm pronouncing something incredibly wrong. It's not deliberate, I just can't see, so anyway, we'll make that an official colony. That way we can see it here and get an idea. Okay, some geranium, fenderite, and gallicite. Decent quantity, very easy accessibility. Shouldn't be too bad at all. Alright, so digging fleet. We'll head there, and that will be good. And let's get an idea of how long that dig will take. About 4 years. Not bad. I guess I should have set them to be more than 3-year deployments, but that's okay. As long as I keep sending them back for shore leave after each one, they won't be too upset, so it'll be okay. In the meantime, research is still going well, so let's just advance the clock some more. I have deliberately not added a gate to the 3rd and 4th jump point yet, and I'm not going to until this colony is basically completely done. Oh, I forgot to add a governor. And then this one is being started on. I don't want to have more than one that's completely behind. Like this one, I'm not doing any terraforming yet. They're still living off of infrastructure. This one's still living off of infrastructure, but I'm at least terraforming it, so it's going to be ready eventually. Once it's done, I'll move the terraformers down to here, and then we'll build another jump gate. But like I say, I don't want to have more than one that's miles behind. So that's why I'm going a bit slow, if anyone is wondering. Because I have trouble keeping track of where things are and what they're doing. So the wrecks of 2 scouts can attest to that. The one that really upset me, though, was that I had one scout that was just floating around Earth. It wasn't even doing anything, and it still blew up. That one really upset me. But anyway. Let's get some more thermal sensitivity. Sure. That seems like a thing we should have. Well, we're sitting on an insane amount of money, and clearly I'm not paying enough for these minerals here, so I'm thinking maybe it's time to go and flash some more benevolence. So you lads here, in fact both of you, have 5,000 each for absolutely no reason other than I am your master and I am benevolent. Anyway, I'm trying to fix my reputation because I started the game as a tyrant and I've moved myself to a benevolent dictatorship, which is still 100% me in charge, no thought, no question, but at least I'm a nice fellow. So, anyway, we'll go with that. Sure, people who actually know me in real life would not find that anywhere near as funny as I do, but we'll ignore that. Alright, how are we doing over here? Okay, still a fair ways to go, although we are at 55% natural atmosphere, so this number should start to drop a little bit soon. It's not going to drop all the way because this temperature is way, 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 way lower than it needs to be. We need to have the base temperature here at about 260 or so. Even 220 is okay. That's still a little bit cold, but the moon was okay with it there. As long as that's still at least reasonably close. Right now, as you can see, it's not even remotely close. So even when the atmosphere is proper, this number will drop, signifying they don't need as many habitats for breathable air, but they'll still need a lot of habitats for warmth. So this number will not go down until not only have I got the atmosphere fixed, but I've also pumped in enough greenhouse gases to warm the planet up a little bit. Well, the moon, I guess, but either way. So we definitely have a long way to go. Well, I guess I could start on the greenhouse gases now. The important part is that oxygen needs to be at 0.2. That's really the only one that matters. Humans don't need nitrogen. It's just what happens to be common on Earth. We just need the oxygen to be at about 0.2 atmosphere, or about 20%. So maybe instead of just nitrogen, maybe I will start on the greenhouse. And let's say I don't want that to be more than about 0.4, although I think we'll have to stop it long before that. But anyway. So as I pump more and more greenhouse gas in, we're going to start to see the temperatures rising, which is nice. And we are looking for... Oh, I'm sorry, I pointed to this one. It's actually this one we're worried about, the surface temperature. And as you can see, on Earth it's around 287. Here we got to 263 and we called it close enough. Here we're still down only at 52, so we have a long way to go. But as that rises, and that also helps get the oxygen levels more correct, you see already this number has dropped. It was 794, now it's down to 786. So you can see now we're making actual progress towards getting the moon, this lumen moon here, to be habitable without any infrastructure, which is awesome. So let's go check on our research. And oh, yep, something has finished. Excellent. It was the actual drive. We're still working on the power plant, so we won't be able to grab the next... Oh, it didn't finish. The researcher on it must have retired or died or something. Okay, so it wasn't actually... Ew. Well, he'll learn as you go, I guess. No bonus whatsoever. That is pretty harsh. Anyway, we'll add the rest of these labs just to finish stuff off quicker. That'll be fine. Alright, and we'll add the rest of them back into here. Beautiful. And that way these will go at a better clip. This person here hopefully will start to learn how to actually work on her specialty. Basically she's saying, yes, I'm a specialist in power propulsion, but I don't know anything about it. In my mind, that's not really a specialist, guys, but anyway. I'll leave you to judge on your own. Anyway. That's just my opinion. Take it or leave it as you will. Alright, so I don't need actually to watch the research for about 2 more years. It's going to be September of 133. So I actually don't even need to keep an eye on that. How is the mining coming? Okay, so that's going to be basically late 132 before that needs attention. How's the gas pump doing? It still has probably 15 months. It tends to jump about 2% per month on average. So realistically, I can just watch this for a few months while we continue to warm the planet up. I keep saying planet's a moon, but anyway, continue to warm this place up. And continue to watch the required infrastructure drop, which is just awesome. Now, as it turns out, they are still bringing in, well, we can't see it here, but they are still bringing in actual infrastructure. Like if we watch here, this number is still jumping because the civilian fleets are still bringing in infrastructure. But because that's going up and this is going down, this number is going up way faster than it should be, which is groovy. I like it. Having said that, their population has grown a bit too quick for itself. Okay, this lack of a governor is annoying me. I'm going to fix that real quick. That is a civilian administrator. There I want ideally a terraforming bonus and optionally a growth, no, a wealth bonus. For, where are you? Here. Oh, I've got quite a few that are missing. I'll just do the one for now. In between episodes, I'll do the rest. I'll just do the one for now because it's bugging me. Yep, you here, you'll do. Do not end that tour. You are assigned. Congratulations. Right. Okay, so you have a terraforming bonus, so that will help that a little bit, but mostly you have a wealth bonus, a factory bonus, and basically you just make the whole planet, the whole environment better for them. So that's good. Very, very good. Okay. Now that's not very nice. That governor and the sector governor both retired or died at the exact same time. I'll go through, like I say, I'll go through in between this episode and the next, and I'll assign governors to everything again. It's not a painful process, but it's a bit slow and a little tedious. It's a little bit boring for on-camera work. All right, these mines are just about done, which is excellent. Another month or so. We can safely drop to 5-day increments now to finish this last bit off. Excellent. Okay. So that means our fleet here, the Atlanta fleet, can do a load all. And we will let them do that load all for however long they need. Which apparently was about 10 days again. But first, oh, the gas pump is ready to come back. Yes, it is. Fantastic. Okay. And let us do that. So, go through the jump gate, go to Earth, move to there, and then I will deal with you when you get there. That should be the Atlanta completed. Yes, it is. So what we can do now is we can abandon this, so it's off our list. Yes, I'm very sure. Thank you for that. We can assign the Atlanta to come back to Earth. Refuel, resupply, but most importantly, unload all. Did they do the same thing? Oh, they actually split it a little bit this time. That's so nice. Last time they put everything on this one ship. I don't know why, but it was the lucky one. But anyway, it was. That's fine too. Alright, and the Atlanta is home. Let's check their morale to see if they're ready to go back out. Nope, they want some shore leave. That's fine, they can have that. This is, though, a good place to put a cut in for this episode, so until next time, folks, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.